Hi guys, Dorota Pańska International Nail Artist and Educator here, and it's a time to get rid of those like kind of wintry Christmassy nails. We are going actually to swap for a Valentine's Day, and I'm just starting with sanitizing my hands and my client hands as well, and then we are going to use the safety bead to remove this colors from this nail, and I'm using the nice Melody Susie e-file. On the places where I've got glitter, I'm thinking to replace it with the glitter, and then I will see what I will do on the rest of the nails. But first of all, let's infill them. So you can see it, I'm removing the color, blending the growth, and also thin out the free edge. The reason why we want to thin out is the free edge, because we need to shorten those nails. Now this nail have been really badly damaged in a car door, so it came off completely. Last time we have put a fresh extension on it, and I'm going to file it really carefully. It was even, I would say, like quite risky because it was so short, that nail. But it looks really nice and good. So because Catherine loves pinks and purples, I'm going to keep this glitter as a base for our next design. So I'm not removing completely all the glitter. Just the snowflake and the gold parts we have done. I'm filing this nail very carefully. Hi. And then do the same on the other one. Okay, put my e-file back on again and file another nail. I actually love this one so much, the middle one. Yeah, looks cool. I'm actually going to do it on the camera for you, those 4 nails, and then I will do the rest on my own, so you're not bored with filing. And then another nail. Actually, using stuff which you have done before in the previous set, if you've got an idea how to use it, can make it quite a nice difference, because you can kind of almost layer the design. Okay, so this is how I would remove the color. Then my next step would be to push back the cuticles. And when you're pushing back the cuticles, try to don't go at that angle. You want to kind of push it back in and out. With this one, I'm going to be careful, because honestly, guys, this entire nail came off. And then using the cuticle bead, we are going to tidy up any cuticle which is on the nail plate. So this time I'm putting the speed at 12, 13 usually. And then file one side. So quiet. Can you feel, can you hear the difference? That's my new machine.
Didn't even sound like it was on.
I know. I love it. So much quieter than the other one. Okay, and then put it back into the reverse and file the other side. Catherine nails are a little bit into those kind of how you call it, this shape? When they thinner at the cuticle area and then go wider. Yeah. So to get a nice coffin shape, we need to kind of overdo it a little bit. Yeah, let's hope no more disturbs. So I'm going to remove the dust, and then we need to trim a little bit the cuticles. So I'm not doing too excessive work as usual, because if it's necessary, we can always touch them up after we finish all the filing. This one I will have to probably file it with the bead around on the nail fold because it's quite raggy at the edges. And there is quite a lot of cuticle in that corner, which needs to be gone. I've got also a tiny bit of the lifting in that corner as well, and I'm going to show you how to remove this lifting so you don't have to file away the entire nail, hopefully. Because again, this is something which took me some time before I learned how to do it. It was the filing, so I didn't have to file away the entire nail. Remove any sharp edges from the file so you don't hurt the client. And then we are going to reshape those nails. So file it one side, other side. Shorten it a little bit, and because we have removed some excess of the product from the free edge, they are kind of like nice and thin, and that saves you lots of work with the hand filing. That's why I'm always doing it with the e-file. Now I'm blending the natural nail with the gel, and then give couple scratches to the natural nail plate, just like this, to make my nail absolutely ready for a product application. Okay, do the same on this one, and with this nail I have to be, thank you, bye. With this nail I have to be very careful, because that's the one which was really damaged. So reshape it, nice V shape, shorten it a little bit. And you can also see that we have thinned out the free edge because the glitter is gone from this part of the nail. Blend the natural nail with the extension. Here is a drop of the lifting which needs to be gone. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to file just like a 1 millimeter below that. Oh, it might be not lifting actually. 1 millimeter below that. This is not a, it's a natural nail lifting. Okay, so this nail still kind of grows out, and I'm not going to remove it as I'm lifting on the natural nail, which actually came out just at the edge of the product. So don't file it anymore, leave it the way it is. Take a file and give couple scratches to the natural nail. Like, make sure there is nothing on the nail plate. I'm not bothered about this nail fold yet. We will clean it after we apply the product and we finish the filing. One side, other side. Shorten it. Blend everything nice. This is going to be actually quite an easy rebalance, I would say, because there isn't much of the lifting. Again, give those scratches, and also at the same time using the corner is much safer. And then let's sort out this nail. So this nail is lifting, And what I'm trying to do it is I'm trying to remove the lifting by filing below that lifting, especially in this place. Like I need to get rid of all this part. So I'm going to file it till this place almost jumps out from the nail. You cannot file it too long in one place because that will cause an like a burning feeling. So always jump from place to place. Okay, and then it will actually fall out in a second. You can see it, we have created a hole in here, and that's mean we are removing all the lifting nicely. It kind of almost works like an air bubble underneath of the foil. If you would be pressing like down that way, the air bubble is going to keep moving all the time. So we're kind of trying to push out those air bubble to get rid of it. And this way you wouldn't have to file the entire nail. Okay. So file it in there. And you can see it now, it did jump out. Okay, let's get rid of that place. So it's gone. Keep removing the dust so you see it, what you're doing, if you want to save that extension. Sometimes actually would be quicker just to clip it all off and start again. But I just wanted to show you how to do that. Okay, that's me happy with it now. So I'm just going to give it a scratches to the natural nail. And then prep the other hand exactly the same way, and then I will come back to you with the gel application. Okay, so I changed my mind and I want to don't go for the purple. That's why we are going to remove this glitter a little bit more. And we'll encapsulate some hearts in there. I think that will be even nicer. So just putting back the e-file again. Get rid of that glitter. Because the glitter have been encapsulated quite deep, I have to get rid of the entire bits and pieces there. And then this one is going to be plain. So again, get rid of the glitter. This one I'm not going to even shape it because it's so fragile. As I say on the before, like it will be probably easier to almost get rid of that nail and sculpt the fresh one. So clean everything. Remove the dust, dehydrate with the blue scrub. So dehydrate it well. This nail actually looks amazing. An extra nail prep. And then wait for it a couple seconds to dry. Universal Air Bond. Perfect. So I'm picking up the nails which are already dry. Here we have to fill up a bit more. And then let's sort out this set. So I'm going to use the light rose gel. Nice and thin layer. So here we are going to do the French. So I'm just filling up, backfilling this nail. And then remove the excess of the product by pressing harder. On this one we want to go for a encapsulation of the heart, so I'm just applying a thin layer first. Remove those wee bristle I had in my gel. This one we are going to backfill it, the entire nail. Blend everything out. And then this one we are going to backfill it as well. But again, because I have to remove so much product on, I don't want to put at once the full replacement of it. I'm just going to put a tiny bit and then we are going to cure it. And that's the hearts which we are going to use it. So I'm going to grab them in. And then put them into our set. So again, nice and thin layer. And then I need to fill up a little bit of the apex just so I don't have to fight. The next time when Catherine comes back, I don't have to file right down to 0. And then I'm going to apply straight away nice and thin layer again on this one. Up those weaker points. Her natural nails are really long underneath. And then let's put those hearts in there. They're actually amazing. And I think it's such a nice and easy way to do the set with them. So I'm going to do a mixture actually. No, the large, let's do the large ones all red. And one more. Don't place the large one on the sides, because when we have to reshape the nail, if you've got it too much into the side, then you might end up overfiling it. Then we've got some smaller ones, and I want some red, I want some white, and I want pink. And another white one. Again, move it away from the edge a little bit. And then the tiniest ones. So the tiniest ones are hidden in there. And I actually love those wee tiny ones. I think they are absolutely amazing. So the tiniest ones go around the cuticle, close to the cuticle area. And then we are going to grab another one so we can place it in here. I'm also missing some other hearts and other bits and pieces. Let me grab the red one. So the red one can go in here as well. I'm just going to clean it up. And then pick up the last heart I want, the tiny one again. There we are. And then cook it. Oh, that looks already cool. Then let's build up the apex on this one. So nice and thin layer again. And this way Catherine didn't feel any heat spike. Rebuild that nail. Will be quite a lot of filing on this one to get it nice shape. don't go too, I'm not placing too much in the sides because this nail is too wide and I need to file quite a lot of it, but I'm capping those places. Freeze it. And then once this is done, we can encapsulate all the hearts with the clear gel. So I'm going to use the crystal one because it's quite nice and thin. I can see it as my glitter gel. I take it back. So we are going to apply nice and thin layer over it so the hearts don't move, and then cook. And then build up apex on this one. So nice and thin layer. And pick up a decent amount of the product to fill up our apex. That's why I did say don't put too close to the edges, the glitter, because then later on when you file, you would overfile it. So at the moment, I'm placing my clear gel mainly over those heart shape. There we are, cook it in. And then once they cure, we can shape them. Yeah, and then once they cook, let's file them. So remove the inhibition layer. This one ran a little bit, so we've got more filing. And then we are gonna shape them. So one side, other side, bring it higher up. To be honest, the filing is exactly the same like the preparation of the nail before the gel application. And I'm always trying to keep the same technique-ish. Smooth out the free edge and thin it out. Then those pretty glitter one. Blend everything around the cuticle area so you can see it. If we would put too large hearts, we would probably overfile it. This nail was actually very hard to sculpt because of the size of it. Okay, let's smooth everything out. Blend the apex area with the rest of the nail. Shaped another nail. And the other one I'm going to show you on the index finger as well, because my gel did run a little bit. The index finger is actually quite nice. Oh, index finger, middle finger. And this one, I need to get rid of the product which did run in here. Likely it didn't touch the cuticle or the nail folds, so I'm not going to have the lifting. And as I say, I didn't want to apply too much product at the sides because I wanted to thin out this nail. And also because we are going to put some hearts in there, you didn't want it to be too thick. Okay, check the client view. I always check the client view because I think I can just see the things better than touch up bits and pieces. And then take a buffer to smooth them out. So I'm using the white buffer first, and I'm filing the biggest surface. Something where I'm feeling really safe without of catching the client. So I'm only doing, I would say, almost the middle of the nails. Like I'm not doing anything around the nail folds or anything too close to the cuticle, just those biggest open space without risking cutting my client. Okay, clean it up. Now I need to clean up those nail fold a little bit more in this part and here. I don't want to overdo it because this nail have been all catched in the doors together with the finger. But actually, that was very easy clean. I wanted to e-file it, but it turned it out that I could easily just clip it off. Join the sides, like you don't want to have any nicks on those places. And then I'm going to smooth it out a little bit. We've got those cuticle bits as well, and I'm going to grab the quite large one and smooth out the nail fold a little bit more, and then we can move on into the design. So again, quite low, nice and low speed. You don't want to be putting a pressure when you're cleaning the nail fold. And again, I don't want to do it too much. Put it back into the reverse. And do it other side. Okay, so that's them all nice and clean. Let's touch up the last time with the buffer. Those kind of motion. So I take you nice and straight. Nice and straight. Okay, and then once you're happy with it, we are going to grab the dust brush, remove any dust, and then clean everything so it's ready for the design. Nice and good clean. And let's paint it. Okay, French manicure. So we are going to use the angular gel brush and the French gel. So I'm starting painting my smile line like with like a V shape, I would say. Get your corners in. Make sure they are the same height. And then push your smile line. Okay, then we want the smile line here as well. No, don't bend. No, I can see it, it's smudging. Thank you. Imagine. We had actually quite a lot of cats in this video because there was always something going on. I've got a bit of fluff. Get rid of that fluff or something. And then push the smile line. I don't want too much white on my nail. I usually prefer when there is more pink than the white. And then on this one, I want to encapsulate some hearts as well. That's why I told you guys to don't build it up this one too thick, because we need to apply some base gel over it as well. Okay, cook it in. They would actually look lovely in a V shape as well. Catherine has actually a size difference in between the hands, believe guys, or I mean, you know guys, like this is quite common actually. But she does have a size difference in the wideness of her nails in between the hands. Did you knew it?
No.
No? Okay. You've got a size difference in between the hands. I never mentioned it to you. I will show you. This hand is smaller. Gosh, I'm sorry. I'm terrible. It's quite common actually. So when you size the tips for a set of the nails, this hand will be a size smaller
Then this one.
than the other one. Yeah. It is really common. It's same like we've got one foot, like mine at least is, like my left foot is a little bit bigger than the right foot. So when I'm trying the shoes on, I have to make sure I do try it on my left foot, not on the right one, because on the right one it will always fit. Okay, so and then just push it in. So when I'm painting the French, I tend to lift the hand up a little bit as well and check how the smile line looks. Change. And then let's decorate it. So we need to add some pink through it, because I think it will be nice to add some pink through it. Obviously, Catherine loves the... oh, I take it out. Can you see? Look at the size, like this.
Oh yeah.
This part slimmer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look, this is crazy. The difference on this one. Yeah, like this part there.
Mm-hmm. You can see it.
Sorry. Okay, so I've got, guys, old pot of the white gel where I mixed my white with the red to create some pink. And now we are going to make this set cute. I decided to use the dotting tool for those hearts. And I'm just placing them random. Like really completely random. 2 here. Oh no! Let me wipe that away. That naughty dot. Will be faster to remove everything. There we are. Okay, on this one, I'm going to encapsulate those heart shape just so I've got some red. If I wouldn't, I would feel like it's the ring finger stands out too much, and I don't like when the nail stands out too much. So using the small brush, we are going to place base gel here. And then pick up some hearts. I don't want to go the biggest one because it would be too risky. I'm not going to be able to encapsulate it. Change. Okay, do the same in here. And then pick up the red one again. So nice red.
I feel like a new man.
Good, thank you. Clients enjoying their sunbeds, feeling like especially in this weather, guys, like it have been crazy today. Like keep raining all the time. The joys of living in Scotland. Eh? Change. Okay, next step. So next step is I'm doing one more dot in pink. Taking my D-liner brush, and we are going to drag it into the star. Just like this. Which one? What did I did? This one. Oh, I did remembered. Change. I quite like those cards because they are so cute and small. I can't believe I remembered which one I did. I didn't. I did. Yes, I did. Oh gosh. I'm surprising myself, especially that it have been a hard day. Change. Now we are going to swap it to the white. And signs on this nail. So a couple dots in white. Signs here, I've got all the colors. I'm just missing some sort of something which will join this in. And then smudge some into the stars. So clean the brush from the pink. And the star I want in here. And there. Change. I love when the set comes to life, like. Especially that sometimes, like, you know, before we start doing something, it just even doesn't look that nice until it's finished. They are super cute.
So cute.
But you always got nice nails. Lucky you. And ta-da! Change. So we have to just really top coat our cute design and then take a thumbnail picture for you guys. And I hope you have really, first of all, learned something new. Secondly, oh no, we need to put those base gel because otherwise the heart will be quite visible. So what I'm doing is I'm putting the base gel to encapsulate this heart further, but also kind of like trying to blend that out to don't go too much over the French chinch. And there we are.
Yep.
And just perfect.
Yep.
Have to make sure Catherine keeps her hand properly inside. Again, encapsulate this heart. So I wouldn't be able to do this glitter encapsulation on those index fingers before because we had to still paint the French manicure, and I don't like to paint, I don't like to do the, how you call it, change, the pink and white nails, the actual sculpted French. I don't like to do it the sculpted French. I prefer to do the paint on French just because my clients change the design every single time. And that's mean I will have to file it right down to 0 or like kind of almost do a new set every time. That would be pretty damaging to the natural nails. So I do prefer it doing opposite. and do all the design like on top of the sculpted nails. Now we are going to encapsulate this glitter. I love this nail actually. You know, nothing over the top in here, but it looks pretty, isn't it? Quite interesting. Change. I want to cook that base a little bit longer. Especially that's quite often if I see any kind of imperfection, I would still touch them up with the top coat. Like, see, there's a wee dot which sticks out. Oh, there is a dust particle. I don't want that. Change. And then I can top coat this one as well. And that's our set finished. And I hope, guys, you have really enjoyed it. Obviously, once we clean everything and apply the cuticle oil, things looks always even prettier. Change. Okay, we both send you glittery hacks with Catherine, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!